What's up, guys? It's everyone's favorite Camputee here.
Matt, what's going on?
And we're Team Bearded Snipers. We plan on shooting a ELR match at Coleman's Creek in a week and a half?
About a week and a half, yeah.
So we're going to shoot a match together. We had been planning on shooting together as a team for some of the sniper matches and stuff like that before my accident, but never came to fruition, so we're going to do it now. And here's where the team name came from. So, as many of you know, I am a Bravo 4 qualified sniper section leader for the 120th Infantry. And Matt?
I'm a 18 Bravo Special Forces sniper, done level 2, level 1, and then taught level 1 for a little while. So, a little bit about me.
Yeah, and so that's where the sniper part of our name comes from, is we are both qualified snipers. And then the bearded part, both of us actually have shaving profiles in the Army. And I will say this about having a shaving profile in the Army and being a white male. You will never experience more racism, unfair treatment, and blatant disrespect than if you are a white dude with a beard in the Army. And that's a fact. Matt, does your experience mirror mine?
It does. We've had quite a few conversations about it.
Yeah.
Well, so I'd say, like, my experience, it's about your performance and trying to, better yourself every day. The problem becomes once you have a shave profile, you're prejudged at the outset of whatever activity that might be. And so, until you're able to demonstrate your capabilities or you're able to demonstrate your knowledge, there's an appearance thing that comes out with the shave profile. It's like, well, you know why I have a beard on my face to a degree.
The most disrespected I've ever been in the military was when I was going through infantry reclass school, and there was this, I was an E6 at the time, and one of the instructors was an E6, and he called me out in front of everyone, the privates, the sergeants, the specialists, the other E6s that were in the class, called me out in front of everybody and said that because I had a beard on my face, a medical condition, that I was toxic, that I was a cancer to the Army, and, all this other shit. And all I did was stand at parade rest and say, "Roger, Sergeant, Roger, Sergeant, Roger, Sergeant," because little did that guy know, I probably could have just broke him in fucking half.
Oh, you could have.
He was not.
We've all seen Cam jiu-jitsuing it up with one leg.
He was not an impressive gentleman by any stretch of the imagination. I could have hurt this guy, but I felt like it would do more for the junior enlisted to see me just take this and go, okay, he's an instructor, I'm a student, and there's a level of professionalism here because I am still in the Army. So I let him say whatever he had to say and just said, "Roger, Roger, Roger," and just let him go on doing his thing. And I think that probably bothered him more that he didn't get a reaction out of me because I had more professionalism than him.
Yeah.
Than if I would have had some kind of outburst, which is probably what he was probably trying to get me dropped from the course, and because he couldn't do it, he failed, really. So
it's good you bring that up. Like, throughout my career, I've seen opportunities where people will go off about something stupid, right? And I've quite often played the Roger card, and usually I'm really mad when I'm saying Roger, when I'm standing there and I'm listening to whatever. But what I have found is if I can just listen, don't say anything that would potentially be offensive to someone else, Roger, okay, Roger, and step away from the situation, usually I can see to a degree their side. Obviously not in the case of Sergeant Douchebag you're talking about, but in general, like, I've been able to defuse a lot of situations by coming back and saying, "Hey, just wanted you to know that me rogering you did not equal a complete agreement. Like, we don't agree on this, and we're going to disagree on this. However, like, I'm going to be professional, and I'm going to tell you my opinion in a professional manner." I think that's important. Here we are, life.
Yeah.
Talk deep.
When I went through ALC, I had actually gotten selected to be the Distinguished Honor Grad, which means that you're rated #1 out of your class. And then some of the students found out about it and contested it. And when asked why I shouldn't get it, they said, just look at him, he has a beard. And the master sergeant that was over the school was like, does having a beard have anything to do with his leadership capability? And, you know, the answer was no. And he was like, okay, so you're just saying that we don't know what we're doing. We don't know how to select people to be the Distinguished Honor Grad and stuff like that is what you're saying. And they're like, oh, shit. You know, it's one of those, like, where, you know, comes full circle kind of things or whatever. But I ended up getting it. I ended up getting Distinguished Honor Grad. And I gave a very short speech because I was pretty disappointed in my classmates. But I was respectful because, you know.
Should have went long. You should have went off on some tangent.
Yeah.
Listen, when you get to be like me.
Yeah, whenever you wake up in the morning and piss excellence, # stay humble. You know, but you know, it's that's definitely, you know, something that's stuck with both of us, and you know, that's one of the similarities that me and him have together that not many people can share, is that we are both qualified snipers, we're both competitive shooters, we both have shaving profiles, and we are white men. And another fun fact,
my favorite,
we joined the Army on the exact same day. We both joined October 5th, 2007.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wild.
Crazy.
It's been a hot minute now.
Yeah, been in for, that's 15 and a half years for us. Well, technically last year, after the accident happened, I didn't go to any more drills or anything like that. So that was kind of, you know, I'm technically still in until they figure out what to do with me. But anyway,
you're in pause status.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm on,
come back and start.
I'm on reloading status right now.
Until you outshoot everybody in your unit, and then they have to give you a job back.
You mean again?
Again.
That's happened. That is a real thing that happened. I got 40 out of 40 with 39 bullets. Real story. True story.
My man over John Wick.
Yeah. No, it was just two targets were lined up with each other, and I was like, perfect.
Outside the range fan, too, I'm sure, right?
It was actually a ricochet. I had the bullet bouncer. No, two targets were just lined up on one of the ranges on Fort Bragg, and I was like, I can hit both those with one bullet. So I just like leaned over and shot, so they were lined up together. And that's how that happened. It's nothing really crazy.
That's how he does it with the enemy, too.
Yeah,
2 with 1.
Just wait till they line up for shots.
One shot, one kill business.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
Two,
all that one shot, one kill,
3 kills.
Amateur hour. No, but that is a real thing. I did have the highest score for my battalion multiple times. It's not the first time that's happened, and you know. That's one of those things where, like, you know, I've always felt like, you know, in the military, as long as I've had a shaving profile, I've had to be better than everyone else because so many people are watching me, you know, super, super hard. But another thing that I found that was kind of an advantage to it was, you know, as an E6 with one, whenever I would go talk to junior enlisted, because, you know, once you get to the rank of E6 or E7, your job isn't necessarily the juniors anymore, because that's more the E5's job and everything like that. They are still absolutely yours, but you are more like they need to be able to come to you and talk to you about issues they have, not you barking at them for not having their, you know, boots bloused properly or whatever. That's what the E5s are for. And if your E5s aren't doing their job, then you need to yell at your E5s so that they will do their job. But
the chain of command.
Yeah, that's you know, but you need to be more approachable as an E6 and stuff like that. And what I found was, you know, a lot of times whenever soldiers had issues or whatever, they were more likely to come to me and talk to me about their issues because I had a beard. So they were like, oh, this guy will understand. He's a shitbag. So, you know, and that's kind of how that worked out.
That's pretty good. I think it's interesting the turn the Army's been taking. You know, the past 5 years, we've seen a huge uptake of the beards. Went to a course recently, and we're discussing equal opportunities within the military, and that's a whole separate conversation I could have for a long time. But we discussed the prejudice, which is a preconceived judgment against someone else, right? Or discrimination, meaning like I'm going to have a preferential treatment of this person because of XYZ. And we could say that could be skin color, that could be a shave profile, that could be a gender. Any of those prejudices or, preconceived notions are not okay, right? And but I have seen where certain people get to have a shave profile pretty much written automatically. Other people, and they called it religious, but literally didn't have to prove anything about their religion. Another guy I met was a Norse pagan, and he had to take a 100-question test on his religion, wait 18 months for his command all the way up and down to try to find a reason to say no to his waiver, and then he got his waiver approved. So it's like, how is that, fair, impartial, any of those kind of things? So
Well, it's not.
It's not at all. Like, it's not at
The
all.
Army is
So,
absolutely not fair and impartial.
but seeing the turn of events and how now people can openly serve with a beard. I think in 5 years, 10 years, we probably will see the whole shave thing go away entirely. It was a big push the last time with the old Sergeant Major of the Army. Didn't like it because he had been shaving for however many years and he was old. So love the guy. Congratulations on your retirement.
You talking about Daly?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daly was good people.
We've got a good one coming in. I like him a lot. Worked with him personally and seen him with night vision at night. So that's always fun.
Naked.